the prodigal son from Luke chapter 15 from verse 11. Then he said, a certain man had two sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falls to me. So he divided them his livelihood. Not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, journeyed to a far country, and there wasted his possessions with prodigal living. But when he'd spent all, there arose a severe famine in that land, and he began to be in want. Then he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country, and he sent him into his fields to feed swine. And he would gladly have filled his stomach with the pods the swine ate, and no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and I will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you, and I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants. Now, there's a guy who wanted it all. He couldn't wait. He was fueled by greed and impatience. How many times have you been fueled by greed and impatience? Okay, and so, we read the story. He gets everything his dad's going to give him. He goes off with it. He blows the lot, right? And then he comes back and he swings. He's swung now from being really proud to being in disgrace. He's swung from thinking too much of himself to indignity, from being overconfident to ashamed, from being better than to being unworthy. But then it says he came to his senses. He came to himself. He sort of landed in the middle of those two extremes, like to who he really was. And only then was he willing to come to the Father. Only then did he humble himself and admit all his faults, and then the Father received him with open arms and with love. What a powerful image. Have a great day. Bye.